I'm the referees. I don't see nothing. I don't see what?
Hey, what's going on? This is 414. I'm Daryl.
I'm Armando, the real AR.
So today we're gonna be giving you the 414 instead of the 411 on what happened in the NBA last week. Well, last night.
Continue. I just gotta.
I think he watch out. But man, what game do you want to talk about first?
I'm the referees. I don't see nothing. I don't see what? Am I referee? Is this football?
I don't know. Shout out Prize Picks because obviously they're trying to bet the over and the under. So
Who are they talking?
man, because that Detroit game.
I don't see no foul happening. He clearly got fouled at the end.
Right, man.
Piss me off. This is the referee when the coach is talking to him. The referee is just sitting up there looking at the foul. And the worst part about it is I gotta get close. I gotta get like this close to it. I gotta get like this close to kneel down a little bit so I can talk to him. And the worst part about it is after they said it's not a foul, the report comes out saying the contact on the player was deemed enough contact where there should have been a foul at the end. Ain't that... Let me gotta take this off now. I gotta take this off. I'm gonna start not seeing stuff, so I gotta take that shirt off.
Just be sure to like and subscribe to the video. Check out any content that we provide and listen to AR's music.
But I feel like Detroit played well enough to win that game.
They did.
They played well enough to win that game. To get robbed like that at the end, that's tough.
Yeah, I mean, but also Cade's leadership, because that they could have got that tech when they had gotten to that whole skirmish and him even like pushing his teammate off. That was a smart move because it's like, look, we are like knee deep into this like series right now. Like we can't afford like these type of calls.
Games to one. Knocked away Holland and then a foul on Towns. Durham didn't like that, and now you see Cade Cunningham coming into.
Yes. I mean, shout out to New York. They hit tough shots.
Yeah. Where is this cat? Are you listening to the podcast? Because I mean, like, where is this coming from? Like,
I honestly feel like
he must have been listening to some Nicki or something recently. Because
man, like, we need to start dropping our Cash App, our Venmo, Apple Pay, whatever. Like, I feel like every time we say something, we watch the game, and this is exactly what we say.
right.
Which the adjustments, the everything. Like, I mean, we don't need credit, but we need credit, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying, like, all the adjustments. I mean, Cash been playing well. He's been stepping up. He's been playing like a different player.
Yeah.
And you see, like, now he's starting to be more vocal on the court. He's not allowing them to just push him around. So now he's out there trying to play bully ball, which is the cat we've been trying to see. Pause. Pause. That don't sound right. Trying to see cat's cat. Just, nah. I can never put those words together.
I'm a married man. I'm okay. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I can't put those words together in a sentence before. So we just gotta call him Carl.
Yeah, we're gonna start calling him Carl again. Yeah.
He can't start saying cat.
Yes. Because he playing like Carl now.
Yeah, he playing like Carl. Yeah, he got a different name. he earned his hood name. Now.
Right. He playing like Carl with a C.
Oh yes. Oh yes, most definitely. But go back to it. Again, you show where coaching is important because I feel like even after that play had happened where Brunson I forget who was at the line, missed the free throws. Like, Detroit's had a timeout left. If that's a veteran team, then I'm just going to let them play through it.
Right.
Because I know they're going to get into the right sets and get into a good shot. There were 2 fouls on that play, but looking at how the game was going, you can't expect that call. So if I'm the coach of Detroit, once we get it past half court, if I look like we're not getting into our actions quick enough and everybody's looking lost, then I have to call a timeout.
Yeah.
Because usually after a missed free throw or something happening at the end when the time is running, you want to hurry up and push the ball down the court because the defense is in scramble mode right now. But if the defense is back and the defense is set and we look like we're not getting to a great shot, you got to call timeout.
Yeah.
You have to call timeout and drop something. But then, I don't know how much I trust him calling timeout because we see what happened the other day when he had the center taking out the ball. The center taking out the ball.
No, but even like when they were calling timeouts and they had like that split screen, you just saw like how active and vocal New York was. Like everybody is like together, and then you like take a look at Detroit's bench, and you know Cade, he's like just kind of
but then even looking at it, they're still worried about the calls that they didn't get.
Yeah.
And they too busy arguing with the refs or looking down at New York bench trying to argue with New York. And they can't even get a proper play in. So but that's a young team.
Yeah.
Like I said, they find ways to lose. But speaking of plays being called, I don't know if anybody peeped this yesterday from the Milwaukee Bucks. It was a timeout. And the NBA probably purposely didn't try to do this, but I remember Doc Rivers trying to get Giannis' attention. And now he got Portis there, he got some other players around, and they asking him, like, what plays do you want us to run? He pulled out that old trusty clipboard, and maybe they understand the verbiage. I just seen a whole bunch of dots. Like, he didn't even drop a play. Like, we're gonna take a look right quick. Alright, so y'all saw what I saw, right? Y'all saw what I saw. Wait, hold on. So he put it's a dot right here. He put a dot like at half court, and he put a dot right there and just drew a line. Like, maybe they understand that, but I'm looking at it. You know how many times I went back on my TV?
I ain't never seen a play be written up like that before.
And Portis he's a nice man. He just shook his head like, yeah. He know he ain't understand that. Portis, be real. Be real. It's okay. Be like KD. Just use a burner account. And just leave a comment.
The sad part is I had the Bucks winning that game after like the turnaround that they had, and
I know you was ready to buck. You was ready to buck. Was ready for that Bucks and 6 again.
yeah,
it's okay.
that was, man, y'all let me down.
It's okay. I don't know what they eat in Greece, but Giannis, bring it to the cookout.
Kebabs.
Bring them kebabs. We got gumbo. We got kebabs. I got Puerto Rican rice.
Hey, it's gonna be like a United Nations at this cookout.
I'm just saying, y'all might as well just come on to the cookout. It's over. It's over. It's over. So, first of all, you made the adjustments in Game 3 that I asked you to make. And now you thought you was a good coach. So you want to go on your own and do your own thing. Right? Just maybe I ain't tuned in early enough for you to listen to me yesterday. And I didn't help you make those adjustments. But at what point are you going to keep running zone? Where the hell did that come from?
Right.
Why are we running zone? And it didn't work. So there was one point I'm watching the game. There was probably a 5 or 6 minute stretch where Indiana didn't miss a shot.
No.
They did not miss a shot. So midway through the third until maybe 3 or 4 minutes going into the fourth quarter, Indiana did not miss a shot. They got every shot that they wanted to.
And Halliburton was carving them up yesterday. What, he had 15 assists?
Damn near, yes.
Man,
But Indiana did not struggle for a shot.
no.
They did not struggle for a shot. You did not make the adjustments I told you to make.
And this was before and after the Dame injury.
Yeah, so Doc, you don't listen to me. You don't even listen to you.
That's true.
You don't even listen to you. Like, it's crazy. Like, poor adjustments and everything. You decide to run a zone. Why? Why? It's not like you don't have a team that can't play defense.
Right.
It's not like you don't have a team that can't match up with Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
You just basically handed them the game. That is terrible.
You know.
That is terrible. And you cannot, I keep saying this, you cannot lose against a dude that looked like he wanted to sneeze all the time. He looked like Mr. Robotics. Like you see Sonic, like he looked like dude just without the mustache. I don't even, like, man, sorry. It's just disappointing. I'm watching that game, I'm like, at what point are you going to get out the zone? A zone is meant to play in stretches, just to slow the team down. It's not meant to play an entire game and you sit back in the zone. Doc Rivers, like, I don't know if you realize, but this is the NBA.
Or this ain't college.
This is the NBA. Doesn't work. Teams are going to figure it out. And plus, you're playing a zone against a team full of shooters. Like, I'm going to give you some advice real quick, because you might not know this.
Hopefully he'll listen again.
Yeah, you might not know this, but a team that can shoot, you don't play zone against. Psh, who knew that? You don't play against zone because now it's just catch and shoot at this point. It's practice shots at this point. Like, man, so Bucks in -6.
I don't know, like them losing, they're gonna lose this series.
Like I said,
But
you can tell because everything is still hurting him right now. He ready to go. Like, you should talk to Shaq and just get some icy hot. You'll be okay for the game. Just get some icy hot.
because I'm concerned that like they're wasting Giannis's window. They might end up blowing this team up this offseason.
What's the name of the hairless cat?
No, is it a person? No.
But that's what Doc Rivers look like.
A hairless cat.
That's exactly what he looked like. Maybe I knew he couldn't coach. I can't trust a man that got no hair but got a line in. No hair. You see, he bald but he got a line in. I can't trust a man that got no real hair. They got no real line in. Can't trust him to coach. But okay, just moving on. So he just make me mad sometimes. All right. So Indiana, I mean, you did what you had to do. But you see what hurt them the most. That Turner pick and pop. Pick and pop. And then they start to get into the middle of the zone and kick out to the shooters. That's why just stay out of the zone. You gamble with lineups that wasn't working. You play players that normally don't play. It was terrible. Orlando Magic, no reason to even talk about that one.
No
Just, today's predictions, we go with the Warriors. Well, I go with the Warriors.
No, I got the Warriors too.
Because you see that if you can't foul Steph, you can't hold him.
Nope. And I mean, if he has to do this without Butler, he's going to, and he can. So the chef don't need the Butler.
Nope. And then Minnesota did exactly what we expected. If you're looking for more content of the 414 Morning Podcast, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. You're already watching. Hit that button.
But who else we got?
Hit the button. Like, subscribe.
I got Clippers.
Yeah, because it took an incredible performance by Jokic. Just for them to win that with a tip dunk at the end. You telling me Jokic is almost going to give you 40, 20 plus rebounds a game? I don't see that happening.
No,
I don't see him doing that for 3 more games.
he can't.
No.
It's not sustainable.
And then Kawhi didn't get cooking into the second half. James Harden didn't wake up until the second half. So I'm still choosing LA. They still look dominant. The Clippers had to get an all-world performance just to win that game, and they still barely won that game.
Yeah, and it's a low scoring like game too. So
Yeah, I'm still choosing LA.
Monster, C4, Celsius, Prime. Somebody would come out and just help us out. We trying right now. So I'm even without a can right now. So hopefully y'all can give us a sponsorship deal, somebody.
While we at it, I just want your comments. What you think about the refs? So I know we mention this every podcast. There's a difference between letting players play and some of the stuff that we see going on. Even when I watched the Warriors series and I watched Dylan Brooks when he closed out, I could see the wind-ups when he closing out. Like, even when Steph is shooting, I could see Dylan Brooks purposely targeting his thumb that you know that's injured. Looking at the Detroit series, it's a lot of hard fouls that should be called. So, looking at the Nuggets series, I think the Nuggets series is the only series that I've just seen just clean.
Yeah.
Boston and Orlando was clean up until like last night. Then it was just it was a mess.
I also think that's who plays tonight. Cleveland and Miami.
Well, I can't even say it's clean because Miami didn't get a chance to play.
Right. So that's why
it's over before. Yeah, it's over before it even started. Just like the Oklahoma, it's over before it started. They got a night off with those games. They can have the fans come out and ref those games. It's over before it even started.
Right.
Yeah, but I just feel like the NBA got to realize there's a line, right? Because right now it's not even looking like basketball, and I have a feeling that something is going to happen. Like, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a serious injury. Like, something's going to happen because at some point, this ain't even basketball. There's a reason why every game you turn on, there's back and forth dialogue between the teams. There's almost fights.
Pull aparts and
you know what I'm saying? Because it's not basketball at this point, and people are going to keep fouling just to see how much they can get away with.
Right.
So you almost have to reel it in a little bit. Like marginal contact on the perimeter, those little small bumps, hand checks. Okay, you letting that go. You letting them play through the contact. But once you hugging and you holding the player, you knocking players out the air, you going up under their legs when they shoot, and you allowing them to control where the ball handle was going because they bumping them and stuff like that's different. I've seen like yesterday like people getting their arm grabbed trying to dribble, people trying to get around screens and they got their jerseys pulled and the referee just sitting there.
Right.
But going back to it, imagine if Steph Curry got those calls that LeBron was getting last night. Like they let everybody play through fouls except for LeBron. Hit the button. Like, subscribe. They're picking and choosing when they want to call it, which makes it hard if I'm a defensive player or I'm an offensive player because I don't know what they're going to call and when they're going to call it.
Right.
And what I hate the most is they let them play up until it's like 2 or 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Then they start calling stuff, which is determine the outcome of a lot of these games. So you always want to allow the players to dictate the outcome, but right now the referees are dictating who's winning and who's losing.
Right.
And not just that, like they're determining how the games is going. So sometimes the better team isn't even winning. Sometimes it's like the dirtiest team is winning. But we said this before, maybe it was the first episode where I'm not shocked that Minnesota is winning. I'm not shocked that Denver is losing. I'm not shocked that the Warriors are winning. Because a lot of these bottom seeds are really top seeds. Really, these seeds should be in reverse.
Right.
But it didn't happen because of injury and certain things happening in the season. So Minnesota isn't your typical lower seeds. Not even the Warriors.
So you can't be shocked at some of these games and be like, oh, it's 2 against 7 and 3 against 6 and 4 against 5. Like a lot of these teams that's at the bottom can easily be the 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed. So the games are going exactly how they should go.
Right.
So I want to thank you for tuning in to our podcast. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hit the button.
So you can get more content.
So we can also try to get a sponsorship. Monster,
Red Bull,
Prime,
Gatorade,
Celsius,
vitamin water.
C4.
Just, but we're not gonna name drop or anything like that. But just saying, just in case you want to, Prize Picks. I mean, our predictions are right. So.
Right.
But don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in to our channel. Again, we're looking for one lucky fan to pick so they can co-host with us. Tune in for more recaps and more predictions.
All right, this has been 414.
Hit the button. Like, subscribe.
Ain't got time. If you ain't talking money, give a fuck what you say. 414. Well.